All right, we need to get to business listings. So, Google My Business for local businesses here. That's what we're talking about. This is really where it's at. At the top, it's for over 90-some% of local searches. We see this, which is the map. There's usually 3 results in it. We see the reviews. We can click to navigate. We can click to call if we're on mobile. We can click to the website, right? So this is where we need to focus our efforts. So if we've not claimed this, if I'm a real estate group and I don't have access to this, that's a problem. So you can say, is this your business? Yes. They'll send you a postcard. You go into business.google.com and you put in that code they give you. They'll send it to you on a paper postcard. Question?
What do you recommend for people who are freelancers and don't have it in actual space?
What if you're a freelancer, you don't have a physical space? So there's a thing in Google called service area businesses. I am a service area business. So I actually tell Google on the back end, yeah, here's my mailing address, but I have a radius of this many miles around Madison where I will serve. So you should still have some physical address where you can collect mail. You don't have to post it here on Google My Business. Yeah?
I actually had a P.O. box, but not P.O. box. It's the actual address. It doesn't say P.O. box on it, and it wants you to bypass that. You have to pay a little bit for the UPS store. At the UPS store. Yep, you still have to pay a little bit, but...
All right. That's a good workaround. So she's got a P.O. box through UPS store.
But it's not listed.
It doesn't say P.O. box on it, so Google allows it. In general, Google will not allow you to send these to P.O. box. That's why I mentioned that. Yeah, good point. Does that answer that piece? Your address doesn't need to be public, but you do need something tied to it. Remember those images we spent all that time renaming and optimizing? We're going to upload them here too. Do you think your competitors are going into business.google.com, verifying this listing, waiting a couple weeks for a postcard, and then uploading images of people in their business, customers, the outside? Do you think they're doing that? It takes some time. So this can really be a differentiator for you, and this is the first thing people see. This is above the other SEO results, so it's worth doing. NAP, name, address, phone number. That is your thumbprint on the web if you're a business. So you need this standard. If you've moved, if you've changed business names, if you've changed your phone number, you've got some cleanup to do because this needs to be immaculate across the web. And we start right here. We make it match the website, we make it match what's in Google My Business, and then we go on down the list, all the others. Once this is all in order, we're going to ask customers for reviews. If they just Google your business name, you should show up and they can review you, assuming they have a Gmail account. Sometimes if you have older clientele or people that are not going to have Gmail, you might think about sending them a video how to do it. You might think about helping them get Gmail. I would say go that far because this is that important. Once you get reviews, you go into business.google.com and you respond to them. By the way, when you're asking customers or clients for reviews, could you prompt them with a few bullet points of things to maybe mention? And if you're an SEO agency like me and they're saying, Eagan did a great job on SEO, blah, blah, he knows stuff about search engine optimization, ranking in Google, blah, blah, blah. Does Google then crawl what's in those reviews? Yeah, Google owns it. So mention those and potentially, you should still use natural human language, but if people are using your keywords in your reviews, we know Google's seeing that. And you get to respond and say, thanks so much, glad you had a good experience, Tara, with our SEO services or whatever it is. Okay? And there's a new post feature, so right here you can give little updates, and when people see you on the maps, they can say, hey, Eagan's got an event at Dreambank here. All right. These are obscure websites called Infogroup, Newstar, Factual, and Axcom. Has anyone ever heard of these? I certainly never had before I got into SEO. Google and Bing supposedly check these to know what information is correct. So here in Madison on State Street, we've got businesses opening and closing all the time on State Street, right? How does Google from California and this automated algorithm know what's open and what's closed? People could tell Google My Business, hey, this isn't here anymore. At some point they do, right? But in general, to say what's the correct address, what's the correct phone number, they need to triangulate, and this is where they check. So you can do this manually. It's not fun at all, especially if you have multiple locations. That's why I recommend using Moz Local. It costs about $100 a year. It'll submit you to the major ones. This is how we're looking for Dreambank, Chris. We got a little work to do, buddy. So you do this scan, and it says, we're not on Infogroup, we're not on Newstar, we're not on Localese, and then you can pay $100 a year to just submit it. So you can do it all at once for $100 a year. I find it worth it. I do it personally for my business. And then We're going to go down the list. We're going to be on Yelp. We're going to be on Yellow Pages. We're going to be on other directories. And that same business address, phone number, website, email, hours, it should all match across the web, right? We're going to delete any duplicates that showed up. Sometimes that gets real messy, especially if you have multiple Google My Business pages. Oh, it's horrible. And then if we changed our phone number, that phone number now needs to be standard all across the web. If we moved, which I'm about to, you got to go through quite a few directories and update that. Okay? If you're in Madison, there's a list of top directories, and you really want to be on Yellow Pages, Yelp, Super Pages, this list. This same link down here you can look at moz.com/learn/local/citations by city, or you can also do citations by category. And these are websites you want to have your business information on, and you get a little link back to your site, that's going to help you.